Eagles emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 55 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end. They made him a deep ball threat there, and it worked out.
Times have changed, haven't they? Those used to be plays that we would clip and save because you didn't see it very often. Big tight end, deep downfield catching a pass. Now it's almost standard. That's a big part of everyone's offense. Get it to those guys because they're not just tight ends anymore. They're athletes.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Brady's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Brady again. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Buccaneers nothing.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And Jeffrey's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Sanders, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
At the 41-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady again for Evans. This time he's got him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 59 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now a play fake. Wentz.
Their 48-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Brady now on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. After the sack on first down, Brady, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gronkowski, 52 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Brady, and that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw. Sanders. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
2nd and 10. At the 40.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
That's a 4 yards. And it's
the Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Sanders. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
4th down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
16.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Look at this, a tight end carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
47-yard line.
A carry here for the big tight end. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's a give to Fournette. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 30 on 2nd down, Brady, and this is incomplete. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They hand off to their big tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Operating from the gun. Brady. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Just on the team, messing with my change, you get banged on like Saccadine. Look out with the hand thing, get a smacking like a pack of jeans. Paper chasers in my fast chase it. Paper, there's no time for you, Jay. Ain't no time to hate me, let's get that money. Chase low, yeah, get low, real. Chase low, we chase your paper, yeah. If you chase your paper, there's no time for you, Jay.
Come on, man. What the fuck you doing?
Get low, real. Chase low.
And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the gun, Brady to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They hand this one to Gronk. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun, Brady. This is Gronkowski. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Buccaneers 22, Eagles 19. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sean Bunting on the tackle.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On play action, Wentz.
Get it! Get it!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On play action, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
No, boy!
No.
What, boy?
Complete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. So now let's look at this
Hey, fuck with me,
situation.
boy.
No timeouts remaining. The offense should be able to just run the clock out.
I know that's what it says on my time management chart up here. And I know a lot of teams are hiring a time management coach who's going to sit in the box, talk to the head coach. And in this situation, if you do anything but take a knee in victory formation, then you're not playing the game right. This game should be over. Take the knee, hold on to the ball.
By the way, so impressive that you do have a time management chart up here.
Listen, you know I can't count. So I needed a big
Lights out!
to hire anyone to help us out. So
Lights out!
I'm reading it correctly.
Who house is this? Who house is this?
Good game, bro. I can't get a good game. Damn, bro. No, you ain't mad at me. Come on, Brian.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Oh, you want to say we was going to stop the clock? I understand that.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look.
Hey, back
this
in the
time
day,
they
that
got
shit
too
used to
eager
work.
and got too deep into the backfield.
Stop the clock. That was a good game, though, bro. The GOAT, nigga. I don't panic, B. That was a good game, bro.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.